In this video, we're going over 9 reasons why you should buy the new Pixel 4a. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. If you want to stay up to date on all the mobile technology coming out and learn cool tips, tricks, and hidden features, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell to turn on post notifications so you can be alerted every time we post new videos. Today we're going to be doing our review on the Pixel 4a, and we're going to give you 9 reasons why you should buy this phone, along with 4 reasons why you may not want to buy this phone. Because although this phone is pretty great, there are some downsides to it, and we want to give you both sides of that coin. So we're going to give you that in this video today. Also, quick shout out for this case. It is a really solid case by Suckcase. Very durable, good feel, and it is very protective, and we wanted to give a quick shout out to them for sending us this case. So hey, check this out. We'll leave a link for it below in the description section. All right, let's jump right in. So our first reason to get this Pixel 4a is going to be just the size of the phone itself. So this is a 5.8 inch screen, and the beauty of it is that it is a normal size phone. It's not a mega phone like a Samsung Note, for example. It's just a phone that fits really great in your hand because it's normal size. So it fits good in the hand. It's easy to reach all sides of the phone. It's easy to type, easy to use with one hand. And for those of you that are not looking for a huge phone, it's gonna be great for you. So that's gonna be our first reason, just that size and that feel. Now moving on to number 2, it's gonna be, you're gonna get 6 gigs of RAM. So the phone is really fast, really snappy. For those of you that wanna do a little light gaming, it's gonna be great for that. Great for multitasking, and you're not gonna see any lag in terms of the experience. Moving on to number 3, you are gonna get 128 gigs of internal storage. So you'll have plenty of room for your pictures, for your videos that you're moving over from your old device, as well as being able to take a lot of new great pictures with all that extra storage. Moving on to number 4, you're gonna get 18-watt quick charge. So you're gonna get a quick charger in the box. You're gonna be able to charge at these lightning fast speeds. So anytime you have those days where you forget to charge up, you just pop it in, and within less than an hour, you should be either at 100 or really close to it. Moving on to number 5, we're gonna talk about that camera, which is a great reason to buy this phone. Now you compare this to any other phone in that $300 or $400 price range, and you'll see that this is gonna be one of the best options in terms of getting a really quality camera. Looks can be deceiving because on the rear, you're only getting one camera, where a lot of the other phones in this price point are gonna have 2, 3, 4 cameras. Let me be the first to tell you, a lot of these phones that have multiple cameras on the back are not that great. I have a few of them that I'm playing around with. I'm not gonna name drop. I don't wanna talk shade on any other manufacturer, but let me just say that having multiple cameras doesn't always mean it takes amazing pictures. It's really about the hardware of the camera and the algorithm and the software. And one thing Google does amazing is their cameras are set up to take great pictures without you having to do a lot of work. So that rear camera is gonna be a 12.2 dual pixel camera. Front camera is gonna be an 8 megapixel camera, and that rear camera is gonna allow you to record up to 4K 30 frames per second. So you can use this phone to take some great video at a really high refresh rate. I wanna show you a few examples of pictures I took with the camera, just so you can get an idea of the quality and what you're able to do. So this is a picture where I wanted to play around with that portrait mode to see, even though again it has only one camera on the back, how well it can do with that function, and it does really well. So I've got my front subject here in full focus and my background is blurred. This is the main shot here where it does show the background. So it definitely handled that one really well. I have a couple of shots here of this phone. I was taking some pictures for a thumbnail, and you can see this is the normal shot of the background. This is the blurred out background with the phone in full front view. So it handles it well. The software is able to really do a lot of the work for you. These were a few pictures of my daughters that came out nice and beautiful. And it's always great on this phone. You don't have to work very hard to get a great shot. You can just, you know, hold it up, take that picture, and the software is gonna do a lot of the work for you. And I don't know why my daughter had that crazy, crazy face she was making. She smiles better in this one. But, you know, I think we all want a great camera that is easy to use, that we don't have to make all these adjustments in the settings to get a good picture. And I think that was probably my biggest takeaway from this camera, is that open it up, take your shot, and the phone is gonna do the rest of the work. So definitely one reason why you should get the phone there. Moving on to number 6, you are gonna get NFC. You are gonna have the ability to use Google Pay. And with the new Android update, to use Google Pay, you're just gonna hold down the power button here. And this is what that screen is gonna look like. You'll just tap add a payment method, and then you can pay with your phone that way. So definitely great to have NFC. Moving on to number 7, we were talking about Android updates. So this has just received the latest Android update. I believe it's Android 11. So you've got some fun new features that are gonna come with the phone that no other phone is gonna have right now. And one of the benefits in general of having a Pixel phone is that you always get the latest Android updates first, because you have Google's phone. So if you love the new software features and staying up to date on all the new fun things that Google is coming out with their phones, it's great to have a Pixel phone and always be ahead of everyone else in terms of updates. Moving on to number 8, it's gonna be the price. So to get a handset this premium, 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, amazing camera, all that for, wait for it, $349. It's a steal at that price. And also there are a lot of programs that will allow you to get this phone even cheaper. So Google actually offers a trade-in program to get a discount on this phone. That's the first thing. So if you go on store.google.com, go to products, go to Pixel 4, you can actually look up the option to see if your phone is eligible for trade-in. Now you do need to have an iPhone, a Samsung phone, LG, or a Motorola. Those are the 4 brands that they will accept a trade-in for, along with another Pixel phone. So definitely check that out and see if your phone is eligible for trade-in. You might get a discount there. And Google also offers no interest financing for the phone as well. So you could sign up with them, literally pay $15 a month for 2 years, and you've got their latest phone. So definitely those are a few options you should look into. But even if you just want to buy a phone right out, $349 is a steal at that price. So definitely wanted to mention that. And our last reason is going to be the headphone jack. So that's right, you are getting the traditional auxiliary headphone jack. Now really quick, I do have a list of reasons why not to buy the phone. I just want to point out really quick that the Pixel 4a 5G just came out, and one of the big differences in that phone obviously is that it does have 5G, and also the screen is larger. I believe it's a 6.2 inch screen. So if you're trying to decide if you should buy the 4A or the 4a 5G, just know that the 5G variant has a larger screen. 5.8 inch screen here, 6.2 on that new model. So if you are looking for a slightly larger screen, then you do get that option on the new variant, but it is more expensive. So just wanted to point that out. Let's move into the reasons why you may not want to buy the phone. The first one is going to be that you cannot expand the storage. So you do get that 128 gigs of storage, but you cannot plug in a memory card to expand the storage. So that's just a note. If you're coming from an older phone and you have an SD card, there is no slot on this phone to plug in that. You are limited to that 128, and that's it. Moving on to number 2, the battery is going to be kind of a mediocre size in my opinion. So you're getting a 3,140 milliamp battery, which is really small compared to a lot of the other phones that are out today and the phones you'll see in this price point. Now, on Google's website, they do advertise an all-day battery life. That really is going to depend on how you use your phone. It really just will vary. Just keep that in mind. The battery is not large, and you will have to balance probably some of your power needs to make sure you get all the way through the day. But the benefit obviously is that it does have that 18-watt quick charge, so you can charge up really quick. So sometimes you gotta balance the good with the not so good. Number 3, no wireless charging. Number 4, no water resistance. The Pixel 5 and the Pixel 4, those do have the water resistance, but you do not get that on the lower end 4A. So this has been our review for the Pixel 4A. We'd love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. If you are considering buying this phone after hearing the rundown of the specs and kind of what's good and what's not so good about this phone. All in all, I always love Pixel phones. I feel like they always make a solid phone that is easy to use. I always or very frequently use a Pixel phone for work just because the picture quality is great. They tend to, you know, be really fast and just very efficient. So that's been my experience. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know if you've ever owned a Pixel phone. Are you considering buying this one? And we'd love to hear if any of the things mentioned in the video helped you in making your buying decision. Hope you found this helpful, guys. Make sure you like, favorite, and share if it was helpful. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Take care, and as always, have a good one.